Hey, what up, decisive marketers? So today we're going to be talking about Beanvest. Is an investment and trading portfolio tracker tool. Now, before I dive into Beanvest, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. So here we go, right? So here we are in Beanvest. This is, I would say that going through the software itself makes me feel like this is very useful for any trading or investment person, right? Of course, this tool itself is not really for people who are doing like I guess what you call day trading, like where you buy and sell on the same day, something like that. But Beanvest is more for like short-term trading, uh you know maybe over a couple of days at least, uh, to like long-term investments. So the entire goal of Beanvest is more of long-term investments, right? It's a portfolio tracker tool itself. So what happens is, we are in Beanvest right here, right? So they got a few features here where you have your entire portfolio right here, and then you can look at the transaction, allocation, benchmark, and some news that's affecting the listed uh, companies, right? Okay, so over here you can add transactions, so you can add manually one by one. You can put in when you purchase your transaction. I mean, when you purchase the stock itself, and then you can search for the stock name. Okay, whatever you're looking to buy. Maybe you're looking to buy, let's say, Xiaomi. Okay, so yes, it is available. Okay, so there are, let's say I want to get the Hong Kong, I purchase it in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, and then this is how, am I buying or sell? It's a dividend or split or reverse split, or it's a fee. I can just put all that in, and how many. Let's say I'm buying the stock. How many stock am I buying? What's the price? And is there a fee? And then I can add it into my portfolio. That's manually. Then another way is you could import as a CSV file. Another way would be synchronize with your broker. That means you can sync your portfolio with the brokers that you use. So right now they have the Giro, and then you have interactive brokers. All this, the rest will come later, right? Like Robinhood and all that. Okay, and then uh, once you've added your stocks in here, you can see what's the total value in your currency. And right now, what's your return? So for example, I added one stock in Apple, one stock in Amazon, and then one stock in Samsung as well. But of course, I purchased them, as in I purchased them, added into my portfolio, I think couple of days ago. And then of course, he has risen by $7, so I have made a dollar or two, about $1 or $2 or so. Okay, and then I can see all my transactions that's been going on. So let's say like last month, have I made a purchase. Okay, and then if I sell, then of course I can put, it will show sell right here, right? And then I can see my entire allocation as well, like what's the holdings in the different companies, and how much am I invested in these different companies. So for example, I'm very heavily invested in Apple with 48% of my portfolio in there, and then for Amazon it's about 39%, and then for Samsung it's about 13%. Okay, and then next is what's my currency, right? So I'm holding mostly, all my stocks are in US dollar value, and then this is in Korean won. And so you'll tell me as well, like, that I have 0% in my home currency, and then 100% in other currencies. And then what's my asset class? So I purchase all in common stock, and then where are my stocks? Where have I purchased them? Most of them are in the US, right? Except for one in Korea, right? So this is actually good as well, because sometimes during very bad economy downturn, sometimes some countries may prevent you from, you know, taking money out from the country itself. So for example, if I'm heavily invested in let's say for Korea, and something happens and I cannot, even if I liquidate the my stock, I cannot withdraw them into my home currency, right? So that could be a problem as well. So that's a liquidity risk, I would say. Next is the market cap. So you have you know how are the sizes of the company itself. So uh you know this is a big company, and then this is quite old, alright, I guess. And then next is the industry itself. So I have one in consumer electronics, one in internet retail, one in others. And then so this is good as well, for me to know how much am I invested in the different industries. So maybe sometimes certain things happens to certain industry. So let's say I am invested into agriculture, and there are some natural disasters, then maybe I might be heavily affected if a lot of my most of my portfolio are in that industry itself, and of course sector as well, right? Okay. And then the next one, I think this is very cool, is benchmarking. So what happens is that you can actually look at your portfolio that's happening right now. Okay, so this is how your portfolio value is moving around. Okay, then what happens, you can add a you can add a benchmark, right? So you can search for anything else. So let's say we're going to put in Xiaomi again. So what happens is that if I were to save this, okay, what is going to happen is, let's say if I were to put all my money into Xiaomi, okay, then I can see how my portfolio would have went. Okay, so let's say for right now, right, my current portfolio is 457 Singapore dollars. And then, but if I purchase everything into Xiaomi, what happens is that I would actually have lost $52, or 11.51% right here. So I think this is actually a very good idea for you. Next is based on percentage, so you can actually switch between dollar value and percentage right here. And then the last one is news. So it will tell you some of the top articles right here, okay, on Amazon. Most of it seems to be talking about Amazon, so like uh, Apple and all that. Okay, so that means any. So what happens is, if you purchase the stock, it's going to show you news from some of these different sites like Motley Fool, CNBC, Forbes, and all that. That has to do with the stock that you have purchased. Okay, right? And I guess that is all I have for now. And of course, you can also create multiple portfolios with Beanvest. They do have a roadmap on their website. Okay, so let me just see. Okay, we'll just jump into their roadmap right here. So I think that they've got a lot of cool features that's coming along. They've got dividend calendar as well. So if you're buying stocks that pay out dividend, right, you can also, you can also add those transactions, okay, to tell you how much you have made from the dividend itself, so that you can see your overall portfolio value, right? Not just like the uh the asset value as well, but how much you have made through dividends as well, right? Okay. So next is like the calculations, broker synchronization. So they will add more brokers soon as well, and then you can add a watch list. So I think these ones, this feature right here, this one right here, this one right here, these are great features to have. and then also tax reporting, so this is good as well, and then stock screener. Okay, and I think some social features is nice. And personally for me, I would say that if they have a mobile app, that would be even better, right? And I guess that's all I have to share about Beanvest. I think overall it's a great tool if you are, looking to, or if you are already a investor in, the stock market, then I think Beanvest will come in very handy for you. And there's actually one more feature that I think is very interesting. You have a custom asset uh, as well that you can add into Beanvest as your portfolio, right? So you can actually put in, let's say you invested in startups or real estate, or maybe like gold, silver, Bitcoin, whatever it is. You can create a custom asset for them. Okay, so I guess that's all, and then you can look at your entire portfolio based on those other assets that's not stocks and shares, right? So I guess that's all I have to share about Beanvest. If you enjoyed this video, right, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about Beanvest in the comments below, and if you know anyone who benefit from a investment tracking portfolio tool, right, be sure to share this video with them. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.